Alright. Hello, this is T. Joshua. Just here to bring you a video about a few things I need to clarify. Got a email from Littleman23. Just wanted an explanation of exactly what is the covenant and what is an awakened reborn, which I'm going to cover. Crap. Okay, anyways. Gotta be aware of my time. Got a stopwatch here. Anyways, let's just go ahead. Well, what the Covenant is, first of all, the Covenant of the Reborn is my first teen fiction paranormal novel. That's due November 17th through Barnes Noble from Abbott Press. That's the publisher. Yeah, just got a few people who want some clarification. Okay, what the Covenant is, real fast. The Covenant is a dark occult, a Native American tribe who are believed to be extinct. But they have a whole culture, like a whole, like a village, you could say, that is still in existence. It's a dark occult, a religious group who are sought out to destroy a certain religion known as the Reborns. But what you need to understand is these two religions, Rebornism and Naicheism, which is the name of the tribe, they don't get along. Naiches hates Reborns. Reborns don't know they exist, but they know someone's killing them, if that makes sense. Well, let's get both are fictional groups, by the way. And the way it works is, well, first of all, the Naiche god. The whole religion was based upon this one guy named Naiche, who merged a covenant with a demonic entity known as Lucian. And he gave him power, he gave him like paranormal strength, gave him manipulations of certain elements of the earth, of all the elements according to their culture, which is fire, earth, wind, water, and light. If you've seen shows like Avatar on Nickelodeon, it's kind of similar to that, but not really. Like, I know in that show they can like create those elements, but in this they can't. Just so you know, I've been working on this for a long time, even before the show was out. So, anyways, not the point. So they're a sovereign group of people, which is what this is the background of the story. And Tristan Lakota, which is the main protagonist of the entire story, has been born and raised in this environment where they're born and bred to kill reborns. It's a cultural thing. What were reborns were the ones who killed their ancestors. And since the covenant was made, it's been flipped. Now the Naiches are killing the reborns. And this has been going on for over a century. I mean, it's so well thought out that these people kill reborns and they're never been caught. Like, they're very good at what they do. They're in, they get out. But each warrior is ranked 1 through whatever, how many numbers they have. There's about 500 of them. Of course, the number 1 being the strongest, and it just goes down the line. Our main protagonist, whose name is Bodaway, that's his Naiche name, which means fire maker, is the number 9 warrior. And he's the son of the number 1. Chief Tarka Lakota, which he goes by Tora, but his real name's Tarka. Anyways, crap, I'm losing track. And you know, this has been going on for so long that the story starts out with Bodaway, aka Tristan. When you read the book, you understand how he gets that name. Him and his clan, Lakota clan, that's what they call themselves, are hunting this reborn. And of course, Things happen, things transpire, things go wrong. I mean, this is the opening story, first chapter, which is called, I forgot what it's. Oh, it's called The Promised Child. And it goes into, it just kind of takes off from there. It's a tension grabber, it hooks you in. But this has been going on for a while, and that's what the covenant is. That's what it has been the whole time, like over all these years. They're trained till the age of 13, and when they turn 13, they get assigned to different clans, or they get assigned to different groups by the spirit whispers, who are their priests, the priests and prophets, and they have a tribal council, which these spirit whispers are a part of. Anyways, that's kind of the background of the whole thing. I'm trying to explain the best way as I can without giving too much information away. But they have access to something called dark energy. It's like a demonic kind of power, which their strength, their speed is heightened, like into superhuman powers. They have access to energies which they can manipulate, like from their eyes or from their hands, and it comes in a form of light, and it can be like, it can dematerialize stuff. I'm trying to explain a way that isn't too, you can't comprehend. But well, okay, we'll start out with this. They have something called Dema, which is like something that flows through the body. It's nothing physical. It's a spiritual thing where they can say they're combating an awakened reborn. I'll get to that in a second. They can access Dema. Now, they have dark energy. Like, imagine like an egg. Like, inside of that egg is Dema. And outside, the shell is called dark energy. So, if they need additional power or speed or to get stronger, they can access their Dema. And they call it the 5 pillars of awakening. It's not a normal awakening like an awakened reborn or reborn. It's more physiologically. It changes everything. It changes the way they think. It changes the way they act. Like, first of all, the first pillar is, gotta watch my time. Don't want to go. Oh, it's already at 7 minutes. Anyways, the first pillar, their eyes change. It could be snake-like. It could be red. Each warrior is different. Like a second pillar, their teeth start to sharpen. Skin starts to boil a bit. They can get bumps on their skin. And the third pillar, different physical stuff happens, like they can grow different limbs. Like, it just depends. Like, I can't get too much away. And of course, the fourth pillar. And when they get to the fifth pillar, that's the point of no return. They can't revert back to their normal person. It basically changes their entire being, to which they're into a different person. That makes sense. Like, if they go past the fifth pillar, they awaken into an awakened warrior, which is something that they're taught never to do, because if any warrior is awakened, then they'll send other warriors to kill that awakened warrior, because they can't have something like that running around, or like some kind of monster, and it gets the attention of the media, and yada yada yada. And they're, like I said, they're very sly about how they operate. Now, to an awakened reborn. Awakened reborn is something that could potentially kill off the covenants. They're called faith monsters. And of course, the reborn God supposedly lives inside of them, kind of like the way the Christians believe, like the Holy Spirit lives inside the body, the temple, yada yada yada. They call that person the light spirit, or the light, the reborn spirit, as they refer to it. But a reborn is someone who's converted into believing that there is only one God, and that everyone who is a reborn is a child of that God. That makes sense. Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible without giving too much away. But this form, okay, like you have the Naiche awakening, which is unnatural. It basically destroys you, and you become some kind of like demonic creature that it roams the earth, versus a reborn awakening, which is, like I said, it's a natural awakening. You don't have any physical changes necessarily. What you have is additional power to, because it comes from within, and it's more of it's a call to a need. If you're an awakened reborn, you can access that power if there's a need to do it, like if you're fighting an awakened Naiche, or if you're saving, a bunch of school children from a fire in a building you can't get out, or whatever, or you're trying to heal somebody, stuff like that. It's only called upon if there's a need. You can't just do it out of nowhere. That's something that's they're very strong about. Of course, there's such thing as half awakened reborns, that some characters will ascend to that level, and they only get to that level. It's a more of an awkward version versus the fully awakened person. I'm hoping whoever's watching this understands kind of what I'm talking about. Well, this is the response to Little Man 23, who didn't understand exactly. I'm assuming you read my website. You're reading about the covenants and the warrior ranks and all that stuff. I hope this video helps. I do have several, see what my time is. Almost 12 minutes. I do have several appearances I'll be doing for the remainder of the year. I do have the Austin Teen Book Festival, which is in 3 weeks actually. The 20th of September, I'll be in Austin, volunteering, setting up tables, helping with the book signings, doing stuff like that just to help out and get my name out there. And November, I think the 7th, I think we're shooting for the 7th, the OU English, University of Oklahoma English Club is inviting me to speak, to do a book signing, to read several pages from my book and do a Q&A and all that stuff. November 7th, if you live in the Norman area, come on out, come support me. That'd be awesome. And of course, there will be like a sign-up sheet to purchase my book, my first novel, Coming of the Reborn. I'm excited about it. But go ahead and comment below, like it, dislike it. Hopefully you'll like it. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, see ya.